Hi there, happy Saturday. This is your favorite empowerment sensei, Nancy Muller. And today I want to talk to you ladies about your mother-daughter relationships. You know, when I say those words, I get all kinds of reactions from, ooh, yeah. Ugh. The reactions are varied. And what I have found is that there are so many women who feel disempowered around their relationship with their mother. So what happens, ladies, when this happens to us is we also tend to carry that on with our daughters. So wouldn't it be really, really beneficial for you to listen up today and kind of see if you fit in or can relate to anything that I'm going to say today? So what I wanted to talk about today is, let's say that you feel very disempowered around your mother. Maybe it's the way she criticizes you. Maybe it's it could be anything. You know, you never can do anything right, or maybe she's just not a happy person, and you wish that she could be a happy person. You wish that you could have a better relationship, and you see other women, maybe friends or somebody, you know, and you think, wow, why can't I have that kind of a relationship with my mom? And so, you know, all of this, you know, it's all of that thinking enters into how you're going to react to your mother-daughter relationship and what you're going to choose to do. So here's the first thing that I wanted to share with you. If you find that when you are either on a phone call or in your mother's presence, or you have to spend time with her and you feel very disempowered, it just lowers your energy, you do not feel your best self, you have permission, give yourself permission to stop being around her. Stop taking phone calls. Now I can just hear a lot of groans out there. You know, your ladies are saying, oh, that's impossible. I can't do that. You don't understand. I have to do this or I have to do that. Let me just tell you something. You don't have to do anything. How does that sit with you? Because you only have control over the choices you make and the thoughts you think. So if you think, i.e. believe, that you have to do whatever it is you think you have to do around your mother-daughter situation, and yet every time you make that choice you feel very, very disempowered, you are choosing that life of disempowerment. How does that sit with you? See, you have a choice. Remember, I'm really fond of saying life is all about choices. You have a choice. But what happens when we decide, okay, that's it. I'm not going to call. I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to just stay away and see how that makes me feel. Well, a couple things usually happen, I find. Women will say, yes, I feel so good. I've decided not to be around my mom anymore. It just makes me feel so good. And then ego kicks in. You know, ego is that part of your brain that says, hey, wait a minute. You are stepping into unfamiliar territory and it really feels uncomfortable. So we better go back to what we were doing. And so ego will bring on guilt and anger and frustration and depression and all those negative feelings and thoughts so that you go right back to doing what you were doing. So how do you get rid of those ego feelings, those ego thoughts? Well, it's about taking a look at your beliefs. It's about taking a look at, why do you so strongly believe that to choose you first is the wrong thing to do? So when guilt comes up, what do we usually do? Maybe we start talking to our husband and we say, you know, it feels really good not to be in touch with my mom, but I'm feeling really guilty. And what if, and we spiral down that hole. Now, chances are probably your spouse or significant other is probably pretty tired of hearing that. So maybe you're going to feel like, oh, I'm not getting any support there. So you call up a girlfriend. What you're looking for is validation. Right? Validation for making the choice that you made. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Only you can validate you. What are your reasons for choosing to extricate yourself from your mother-daughter relationship? Maybe it's so that you can build a healthier relationship with your daughter. Maybe it's so that you can understand why do I feel so disempowered? And then look for the patterns that you're carrying on into your relationship with your daughter or granddaughter. You see, this stuff becomes cyclical. And when you give yourself permission to say, I need to put myself first. And maybe that doesn't mean that you're never going to speak to your mother again. Maybe that just means that you need to give yourself permission to stay away for as long as you need to stay away until you can strengthen you. Remember, you have a warrior inside of you. You are so strong. You have so much power inside of you, more power than you've ever thought possible. I promise you, you do. You can do this. But when you start to think about, oh, that's it, I don't want to be around her, it feels good to stay away, I'm going to stay away, then another thing that comes up is a lot of negative energy. You start throwing negative energy at the situation so that you can again validate your decision. So instead of saying, I'm staying away, she's a witch, I can't stand her, instead of throwing negative energy at it, throw positive energy at it. Congratulate yourself. Say, I am so proud of you for staying away. I'm so proud of you for doing what it takes to feel happy, to feel empowered, to stop letting someone else make my choices, run my life. I feel so proud of you. When you start to change the way you talk to yourself, you will start to elevate your energy, and the whole situation will take on more of a positive connotation. You will see that this is possible for you to be the most empowered woman you can be in your mother-daughter relationship. And if you need any help with that, feel free to order my book, Healing the Child Within. Life is all about choices. There is a lot of great information in here, as well as some exercises. And if you're interested in looking at this book, just go to the website at the bottom of this video here, and all the information will be there. Because ladies, I promise you, you deserve to have the healthiest, happiest, joyful life possible. And if that's not happening because of your mother-daughter relationship, when would be a good time for you to do something about that? So take a look at the link at the bottom of this video. And in the meantime, this is Nancy Muller saying ciao for now.